Chapter 21. Echoes on the road to dawn. Leaving the ruins.
The party moved through dew-soaked grass, leaving behind the silent arches of the monastery. Sunlight dappled the path ahead, and the air felt new.
I almost can't believe it's real. No more shadows lurking, just the world, waiting.
The land feels changed, but not untouched. There are still scars.
We did what we could. Now we walk forward.
The veil is thinner. We must be vigilant.
They paused on a hill, looking back one last time before setting out for the distant village.
Whispers among villagers.
The village welcomed them with cautious celebration. Children played in sunlit lanes, but the adults spoke in hushed tones, casting glances at the woods.
You've lifted a weight from our hearts. The land breathes easier thanks to you.
We only did what we could, but you still seem uneasy.
Some nights, shadows gather at the edge of fields. Old wounds heal slowly, and not all spirits rest easy.
We will help however we can. The light endures.
The villagers offered food and thanks, but always watched the dusk with wary eyes.
Lingering shadows within.
That night, as lanterns flickered in the inn, the party found themselves restless, haunted by fragments of the veil, faint whispers, chills, and dreams of endless corridors.
The veil left a mark on us. I see echoes in the corners, even now.
I keep listening for something. A heartbeat in the dark.
I dreamt of the Wraithbound, but it was different, watching, not hunting.
We are changed, but not broken. We must use what we've learned.
The room fell silent, each lost in private reflection, shadows flickering across the walls.
Omen. At dusk.
As dusk settled, a hush fell over the village. The sky burned gold and violet, and a chill swept the fields. At the edge of the woods, a column of shadow twisted upward, flickering with faint blue light.
You see that? The woods. Something's stirring.
It's like the veil, but not the same. Should we investigate?
Analytical. It's a sign. The veil's remnants are not at rest.
If there is darkness, we will face it. Together.
Please, find the source. Our peace depends on it.
The party gathered their gear, resolve hardening as the last rays of sun faded.
Into twilight once more.
The party stepped into the gathering night, following the trail of shadow toward the unknown. Every step felt heavy with purpose, yet hope glimmered ahead.
Whatever waits out there, we face it together.
The veil won't surprise us again. We know its tricks.
And this time, we write our own ending.
For the light. For the living. For those still lost.
As darkness swallowed the fields, the party vanished beneath the trees, echoes of their courage lighting the way, even as the veil's mysteries deepened.
Chapter 22. The echoes beneath the stone. Descent into darkness.
The shattered altar slid aside, revealing a spiral staircase carved from black stone, vanishing into shadow below.
Keep your eyes open. We have no idea what sleeps beneath this place.
I'll go first. If there are traps, better I find them than you lot.
No one goes alone. The darkness preys on the solitary.
One by one, the party descended, torches flickering against the damp, ancient walls. The air grew colder with each step, the silence broken only by their breathing and the distant drip of water.
The Hall of Echoes.
At the base of the stairs, the group entered a vast chamber lined with faded murals and broken statues. Their footsteps echoed, unnaturally loud.
The magic here feels tangled. Something lingers.
Statues of old kings, and not a one smiling. This place remembers sorrow.
Did anyone else hear that? Like a whisper behind us?
A chill swept through the chamber. From the far end, two spectral figures materialized, their hollow eyes fixed on the intruders.
Blades ready. Spirits seldom rest easy in tombs like these. The riddle of the forgotten.
The spectral guardians hovered, their voices overlapping in a chorus of sorrowful tones.
Who seeks the heart of stone? Speak, or be lost to memory forever.
We seek the truth buried here. Let us pass, and we will disturb nothing more than shadows.
Only those who answer the riddle may proceed. Listen well. In darkness I am born, in silence I remain, but when spoken, I am broken. What am I?
Born in darkness, silent, broken when spoken.
Is it a secret?
The way is open. Remember, secrets have power, but some doors should remain closed.
The guardians dissolved into mist, revealing a narrow passage beyond the chamber.
The hidden chamber.
The passage led to a low, arched doorway, half buried in rubble. Beyond, a small chamber glimmered with an unnatural light.
Do you feel that? The air's humming. Something's alive in here.
If it's treasure, it's the strangest I've ever seen.
Only one way to find out. Stay behind me.
The runes on the floor. They're older than the kingdom itself.
As the group stepped inside, the chamber door shuddered, then began to open wider by itself. From within, a blinding, otherworldly radiance spilled forth, casting their shadows long and thin.
The light beyond.
The light grew brighter, impossibly so, until it filled the room with a sense of both dread and hope. Something moved within the glow, shapes just beyond comprehension.
What is that? I can't see.
Shields up. Whatever comes, we face it together.
I hear voices calling my name. They know I'm here.
Stand fast. Light or shadow, we hold the line.
As the light reached its zenith, a figure began to form within, ancient, regal, and terrible. The party braced themselves as the chamber trembled, and the true heart of the crypt was revealed.
Chapter 23. The Waking King. The King revealed.
Ah! The blinding radiance faded, revealing the towering figure of the spectral king, his crown of iron and eyes aglow with blue fire. His presence filled the chamber, suffocating and magnificent.
Who dares disturb my eternal vigil? Speak, mortals, and be judged. Be judged.
We come seeking truth, not plunder. Grant us passage, or name your price.
We mean no harm. We just want to understand what's been hidden here for so long.
If we must prove our worth, then test us. We do not fear the past.
The king's gaze lingered on each of them, weighing their souls. His focus settled on Aria, who seemed transfixed by the spectral light.
Echoes of the past.
The chamber shimmered, and visions flickered around Aria. Memories not her own, but woven into her very being.
Blood calls to blood. You carry the mark of my line, child of the lost. Why have you returned?
I don't know. I've always felt drawn here. The magic, your magic, calls to me.
Aria, what's he talking about? What does he mean, your line?
I think I'm descended from those who once served him. Or maybe more. I don't know who I am.
The king's expression softened, ancient grief flickering in his spectral eyes.
The king's test.
The king raised his scepter, and the chamber trembled. Shadows writhed along the walls, forming spectral shapes, echoes of ancient battles and betrayals.
Only those who carry the weight of truth may pass. Will you face your own darkness or turn away?
We've come too far to turn back now. Show us what we must face.
By my ancestors, we stand together, no matter what shadows rise.
We are ready. Whatever comes, we face it as one.
The shadows surged, enveloping each member of the party in visions of their greatest fears: loss, betrayal, failure. Heartbeats thundered in the silence.
Judgment and choice.
One by one, the party confronted their shadows. Eldrin forgave himself for his past. Leah stood firm against memories of betrayal. Thorin prayed for courage, and Aria embraced the truth of her lineage.
You have faced what most would flee. My vigil ends, but the magic here is restless. The heart of this place awakens.
What happens now? The magic, it's surging out of control.
The crypt's power is bound to my line. Only you can contain it, Aria, or unleash it forever.
Aria, whatever you decide, we're with you.
Choose wisely. The world above may depend on it.
The chamber shook, cracks racing across the floor as blue light spilled upward. A hidden portal began to glow beneath the king's feet.
Pulled into the unknown.
The floor split open, and a vortex of light and shadow spiraled upward, pulling the party toward the portal. The king's form dissolved, his last words echoing through the chamber.
Aria, remember, your will shapes the fate of all.
Hold on! Grab each other, don't let go!
I can't! Eldrin! Aria!
No matter where this takes us, we stay together.
The light swallowed them whole, and the crypt vanished. Silence fell. Then, far away, the sound of unfamiliar birdsong and rushing water. The party awoke in a new world.
Chapter 24. Dawn in the Verdant Expanse. Awakening in a new world.
Sunlight filtered through emerald leaves as the party awoke on a mossy glade, dew sparkling around them. Birds chirped in the canopy above, and the scent of wildflowers filled the air.
Ugh, where are we? This isn't the crypt. I never thought I'd miss those creepy statues.
By the stone, I haven't seen trees like these in centuries.
Stay close. This place is alive in ways I can't explain.
The magic here, it's singing. I can feel it in my bones.
The party gathered their wits, taking in the vibrant, unfamiliar landscape. Strange insects darted through shafts of sunlight, and distant waterfalls rumbled softly.
Signs of corruption.
As they ventured deeper, the greenery grew denser, but patches of withered vines and blackened roots marred the beauty. The air thickened with an acrid tang.
Something's wrong. The land's in pain. See how the rot spreads there and there.
Corruption. I've seen it before, but never in a place so pure.
If this is where we landed, what kind of trouble have we dropped into now?
The magic is different near the rot. It feels hungry.
Ahead, a twisted tree arched over the path, its bark oozing dark sap. The party hesitated as a faint whisper drifted on the wind.
The Verdant Guardian.
Roots writhed beneath their feet, and from the shadows emerged the Verdant Guardian, a figure woven of vines, leaves, and glowing moss, eyes like emerald lanterns.
Outsiders, why do you tread the sacred expanse? The balance falters and your arrival stirs the old wounds.
We mean no harm. We were drawn here by magic beyond our control. Please, can you help us understand what's happened?
The corruption spreads from a wound deep in the earth. Only one of true blood may heal or doom us.
Again, it falls to you, Aria.
Whatever you need, we'll face it together.
The Guardian extended a tendril, brushing Aria's hand. A surge of energy flashed between them, and visions of a chasm flooded Aria's mind.
Edge of the chasm.
Guided by Aria's visions, the party emerged from the trees onto the edge of a vast chasm. Its depths shimmered with sickly green light, and the ground trembled faintly.
Grim. That's no natural canyon. Something's alive down there.
The corruption's heart lies below. I can feel it, calling to me.
Then, down we go. The sooner we face it, the sooner we find our way home.
I really hope whatever's down there hates rot more than it hates us.
From the depths, a monstrous shadow shifted, vast and serpentine. The chasm exhaled a gust of fetid wind.
Stirring below.
The ground quaked, loose stones tumbling into the abyss. From below, the sound of scales scraping rock echoed upward.
Beware! The sleeper below is both wound and weapon. Only the chosen may stand against its hunger.
Then I'll go. I won't let this world fall to ruin, no matter what I find below.
You won't face it alone. We descend together.
Let's end this rot, one way or another.
May the stone guide us. Into the dark, friends.
As the party prepared to descend, the chasm's glow intensified, and the sleeper's eyes opened far below, two burning coals in the darkness, watching.
Chapter 25. Descent into the sleeper's maw. The descent begins.
The party secured ropes to twisted roots and began their descent into the glowing chasm. The air thickened with the scent of rot, and the green light pulsed beneath them.
If anyone wants to back out, now's your chance. Last call before the pit of nightmares.
We climb. No force of darkness will turn us back now.
Watch for loose stones, and for anything that moves that shouldn't.
The magic is stronger down here, calling to me. I feel it in my blood.
Shadows shifted on the walls, sometimes forming faces that vanished when looked at directly. The party pressed downward, hearts pounding.
Whispers in the dark.
The chasm narrowed, forcing the party onto a ledge overlooking a cavern veined with sickly light. The walls pulsed as if alive.
Did you hear that?
Voices behind the stone.
I hear them too. They're saying my name. That's not possible, right?
Don't listen. The sleeper is trying to break us, feeding on our fears.
Shield your hearts. We stand together. No shadow can divide us.
The air shimmered, and ghostly illusions flickered. Lost loved ones, old wounds, failures brought to life. Only Aria's magic kept the visions at bay, her aura glowing faintly in the gloom.
The sleeper stirs.
The ground trembled as the cavern opened wider, revealing the monstrous form of the sleeper. A serpent of stone and root, its eyes burning like twin suns in the gloom.
Who dares disturb my slumber? Hunger, pain. Release me or be devoured.
Beware. The sleeper's hunger is endless, its corruption bound to the land's heart.
We will not let you consume this world. Your time is over.
Stand behind me. Aria, do what you must.
The sleeper's coils shifted, roots snapping and reforming around its body. The cavern shook, dust falling in sheets.
A choice of fate.
As the sleeper's power surged, Aria felt two forces within her. One of destruction, one of renewal. The runes on her skin glowed, casting light across the cavern.
Aria, we can't hold it forever. You have to choose, fight or heal.
If I unleash the magic, I might destroy everything. But if I try to heal, I could lose myself.
We trust you, Aria. Whatever you decide, we'll see it through.
The choice is yours. Make it count.
The sleeper's roar echoed, shattering stone. The cavern began to collapse, forcing the party to the brink.
The awakening rage.
With a shudder, the sleeper reared back, its full form revealed, towering above the party, fangs bared and eyes ablaze. The roots writhed, lashing out with poisonous intent. Roar.
Choose, child of light. My hunger will not be denied.
Then face the will of the living. I choose to fight for hope.
Defend her. Hold the line.
I've got your back, Aria. Let's end this.
For the expanse! For home!
As Aria unleashed her magic, light and darkness collided, engulfing the sleeper and the party. The outcome remained hidden within the blinding storm.